Right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, just wanted to do this lesson. All right, okay, it's gonna be basically like a you know spiritual commentary meditation. However, but as you see in the title, okay, the trial of our life, a once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, and this title came from me, meditating upon, the end times that we're in right now, all right, and how we're basically about to be put on trial, all right, spiritually, but before not only men, but before Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, before the angels, before Yahweh Shai himself, all right, and how we, behave, all right, whatever decisions we make, all right, is gonna be witnessed, all right, by those in the heavens, okay, all those that are in the spirit world is gonna be witnessed by the angels. It's gonna be witnessed by everybody, okay, and when the Lord says, "Then shall they be known who am I chosen," that's not gonna be known, all right, only between us or only on the earth. It's gonna be known worldwide. It's gonna be known in all existence that these are the chosen elect, all right, of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And the reason I said it's a once in a lifetime opportunity is because this time, this life, this period that we're in right now, it's never going to come back again. All right. Once the trial of our faith is set, whatever decision you make, all right, whether you deny Yahweh Shai before men, all right, or you stand firm for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, whatever decision you end up making is what's going to be with you for all of existence. All right. Now understand that, being that we're all Israelites, okay, we're going to be immortal. All right. Death is not going to have power over us. But with immortality comes having to live with the decisions that you've made. Okay. So the trial isn't just us going before governors and kings and rulers, or us going before Esau's magistrates, or us being put on TV. The trial, all right, is our life. All right. The trial is what we do, okay, in the sight of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. The trial is what we do when adversity hits us, okay? The trial is what happens when all hell breaks loose out here in these streets, all right? The trial is not only physical, but it's also mental. See, the Lord, as the scriptures say, the Lord knows the inward parts. He knows what's in your mind, all right? He knows what's in your heart. If you betray brothers when the time comes, you fail the trial, all right? If you sell out when the time comes, you fail the trial. If you break when the time comes, you fail the trial. If you take the chip, you fail the trial. All right. The only way to pass this test is to have faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. And only the elect are going to be able to do that. Specifically to have faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay. Only the elect are going to be able to do that. And that is going to be the passing. All right. Or the success. Okay. And the completion of the trial. All right. And this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, like I said. So you got to keep this in mind always. All right. That are you preparing yourself? Okay. Are you mentally ready to be able to go through whatever it is that's coming our way? Now, given the Lord said he's going to deliver us from it, but the trial is before the deliverance. Okay. The trial is the feeling of fear, the feeling of anxiety, the feeling of the flesh whispering into your ears, the demons trying to convince you, that is the trial. Yahushua went through it, okay, before he got, crucified at the Garden of Gethsemane, okay? He went through it when he asked the Father if it was possible to let the cup pass, okay? That time, that was the hour of his trial, all right? That was Yahushua's trying, okay? And he succeeded. Of course, his flesh felt weak, all right? Demons tried to mess with him, because it was a painful thing he had to go through. But this was something that everybody was witnessing, the heavenly host, okay? And even us now, because it's written about. All right, and it tells you how in the heavens, in Revelation, the 5th chapter, it tells you how there was no man, all right, that could have opened the seals save Yahushua. So had he not succeeded in his trial, we would have been doomed. That's the reason the Apostle John was weeping when he saw that no man, when he originally thought that nobody could open the seals of the book, okay? And yes, we teach and we prophesy and we build brothers up, okay? We feed the sheep, but the time is coming. Our trial doesn't end with just teaching the truth. Now comes the part of the physical part, You know, now comes, are you going to stand for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai through persecution? All right, through adversity, okay, through hunger? Yeah, the Lord is going to try certain. Hey, the Lord moves different with different people. All right, but certain individuals are going to be tried, man. Certain individuals are going to be, you know, put to the test. You know the Lord is going to feed you because he said it. But it's been 2-3 days. You're hungry now. And when you're hungry, you're on edge. You know, you're not thinking rationally because your stomach is complaining too much. All right? At that point, does your spirit kick in? Okay? Does your spirit put your flesh in check? Okay? Or do you end up taking the advice of Job's wife and say, F it, I'm going to just curse the Most High and die? All right? These are all part of the things we have to consider, man. All right? Jacob's trouble is going to try everybody. And we know that the elect are going to make it out at the end. All right? But you're going to go through certain things, man. You might be cold. You might be outside. You might not know what to do. All right? Everybody has different weaknesses. Everybody has different, you know, a different mental level, a different spiritual level. All right? But nonetheless, we all going to go through it. Okay? And as the Lord said, he's going to deliver us. But we have to make sure that being in the fourth quarter of the championship game, of the double overtime, that's where we're at right now. All right? When you read in Luke, I believe it's the first chapter, around the 70th verse, it tells you that this, all right, basically this time we're in was being prophesied since the world began by the prophets. You know, so yes, right now, you know, you could say overtime started, or the fourth quarter started when Yahushua came on the scene. All right, that was the end, pursuant to the book of Hebrews. Okay, so right now we're in double overtime. Right now we are in the end of the end. Okay, and the Lord is looking at everybody, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is looking at everybody. You have certain people that are completely disqualified at this point. They're done. Okay? But for us that are still pushing sincerely, all right, the Lord is looking at us and we got to give it our all. All right? We have to show Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua that, you know what? We also want to leave a legacy. You know? When you get to the kingdom, you want the story that's written about you to be an honorable story. You know? You want to leave an honorable legacy. That is also a part of it, man. Okay? Concerning how faithful you were, regardless of whatever came your way. When we read about great men of old, all right, they left a great legacy, but they were tried. It wasn't easy. Nobody said this was going to be easy. You know, of course, everybody wants to be reverenced. Everybody wants to, you know, wants to be spoken about in a good light. Okay, but it's not easy. Okay, you don't just, you know, people don't just get up and, oh, this man he was a great man. Why? Just because he was great? No. All right, it doesn't work that way. Okay, you have to put in the work, man. You have to be tried. All right, we don't know exactly what was going on through Daniel's mind when he was about to be thrown into the lion's den, but it wasn't easy. But see, now we look at Daniel as a man who had great faith because he went through it. He was tried. All right, and all those men of old are back here again. So once again, now, all right, as we've been speaking these things and as we've been prophesying it, the Lord is about to put it to the test. The Lord is about to test everybody and say, all right, for those of you who are about it, you're gonna do good. You're gonna succeed. Those of you who weren't about it, you just spoke about it, you're gonna be publicly humiliated, man. Because guess what? That everlasting shame and contempt in the kingdom, yeah, it's gonna last for a certain period of time. But within you, you're gonna feel that you're gonna feel conflicted. And it's gonna be much worse for those that were in this truth. Those that had tasted of the goodness, of the riches, of the mercy of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and then were not able to finish their course. Okay? You're going to have certain, you know, wicked ass individuals that never started the course, but you're going to have some of them that started it but weren't able to finish, and that's a disgrace. Okay? So we got to keep all these things in mind. You know, it's not about just, oh yeah, I'm just going out there and I'm just prophesying and I'm just doing videos. There's more to it, man. You know, and I always say this, the work that we do is more, it holds a lot more weight than sometimes we realize. All right, the works that we're doing for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai holds a lot more weight than we realize, man. Okay? This isn't you know what I'm saying? This isn't something you do in the world. This isn't like writing a song or becoming the next top rapper or something like that. This is the work of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the Most High and his Son. The creators of the universe have employed us, okay, to basically do this work. So this is a very big deal. The only thing about it is because the Lord is using regular men like us, all right, and you know what we're doing, it seems like a regular thing. You know, you would think that the Most High is behind it, so it must be like some, you know, some mystical, you know, out of this world kind of thing. And behind the scenes it is. But there's a reason why right now it doesn't seem that way. There's a reason why people don't instantly see you and say, oh yeah, you a prophet. They might see something different about you, but they don't instantly see you and say, oh yeah, you a prophet. The Lord did that for a reason, okay? Because it's about having faith. You have to believe through faith. And right now, we haven't physically performed miracles, all right? So for you to listen to us, all right, and believe these words, it shows you that number one, it's not us, it's the spirit of Yahushua, all right? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But number two, you have a great deal of faith, all right? You have a great deal of faith, all right, for you to believe in us and believe that we are the true prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. I mean, we're not performing any physical miracles here, all right? But hey, when it tells you in the book of Hebrews that we are compassed about with such a great witness, all right, those witnesses, those that are not prophets, all right, the men, women, and children that listen and believe, that takes a lot of faith, man. All right, and the Lord is gonna commend them for that. Okay, the same way Abraham's faith was counted to him as righteousness. Okay, in a wicked world like this, guess what? Even those that are not, you know, like I said, helpers and so on and so forth, they still have to go through the being ridiculed. You know, they still also have to go through being looked at different because of what you believe in. All right, they just don't do the, you know, the videos and the going out part, okay, and the teaching part. But hey, even on that level, you have certain men that might not be, you know, might not be out there doing videos and stuff like that. But it doesn't mean you're mute. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you're mute. You might be talking it up with a friend somewhere, and you know, you might spit a little bit of truth to them. You know, that's a form of it, because you don't know how far that goes. All right, you man, listen, you whisper something into somebody's ear, and that vibration carries, and that's like a seed that you've planted, man. And just that one seed, as Paul said in 1 Corinthians, I believe is the 3rd chapter. All right, how Paul basically planted, Apollos watered, but the Most High gave the increase. You know, so you could say, well, you know, I'm not a prophet, I'm not this, but hey, maybe one time you spoke to your cousin somewhere and told him something about the truth, you know, and the Lord used that, sprung up a seed in him, and he went and boom, boom. Maybe he, you know, he might live in a different state, and he might be in the truth, and you might not know, you know, or he might go tell somebody else. He might be a carrier, you know, he might go tell somebody that might take it seriously and might, you know, potentially be of the elect. So you might think, well, you know, I'm just a helper. I'm just, you know, I just listen and I just believe. But there's certain things that you might do that you might not even know how beneficial it is. Okay? Like when we do these videos, we don't see, all right, how impactful it is. You know, of course we see our people waking up and all of the above, but we don't see the feelings that you know, those that watch carrying. All right, shalom Zaquan. All right, and shalom to all those in the comment board that are watching. All right, so when we do these videos, we don't see the physical, you know, or the spiritual reaction, all right, that the viewers get. You know, when the sheep get fed, they get fed, but we don't see it. To us, we're just doing the work. You know, we're doing what the spirit is on us, so we're feeding the sheep. But to the Lord, he's looking at the sheep learning, you know, them waking up. He's looking at that, and that's a great deal, man. That is a great deal. The work that we're doing is a very great deal. Now, you got to think about it. You're going to do all this work. Go out there in the cold. Do all these videos. Be all consistent. You change your whole life. And you're just going to break right at the end? You're going to lose all of that right at the end for what? I mean, for what? For fear? You got to think about these things, man. You start strong. You got to finish strong. Okay? If you've been diligent, man, you have to have it in your mind. The game is about to switch. Things are going to get physical. Okay? And your faith is going to be tested. It's going to be more than just my car broke down and I got to have faith, or, you know, this, that, and no. It's going to be more than that. Okay? It's going to be more than let me study and let me do this. No, now things are going to get real. Now you actually might be on the run. Now you might be starving. You might have children. Your child might get sick. You know? Understand that sometimes the Lord might throw something that looks evil into your life, but it's to test you. You know? Your child might get sick, and you might be wondering, but wait, I've been serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. I've been doing what the Lord asked, and here it is, all hell is breaking loose. We in the dead of winter, and the Lord has my child get sick. You know, like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like paying, you know what I'm saying? Like doing me, you know, doing bad to me. But The Lord is testing you, man. You might do everything good. You might do everything good. You might be the brother on fire and everything. The Lord might just put you through straight hell. Job, look at Job. Let's take Job for an example. You know, look at the hell that the Lord put Job through. And the scriptures say that Job was a man that escheweth evil. You know, he was basically a righteous man. But look at the hell that he got put through because it was a test, man. All right. And right now in these last days, we are going to be put through that ultimate test, man, that once in a lifetime test. But we have to pass. We don't have an option. Put that in your mind. There's no plan B. All right. There's no plan B with this truth, man. Okay. If you have a plan B, what is your plan B? You don't get salvation. What's the plan B for not getting salvation? What's the plan B for selling out? What's the plan B for betraying your brother? For denying Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? What's the plan B? There is no plan B. All right. There's a plan D for destruction. Okay. But if you turn your back on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you're through. You're finished. So you got to have it in your mind that, look, the scripture said, he that endureth unto the end. No matter what happens, no matter who falls, because you will have people that'll fall. You know, you're going to have certain people that you look up to. You're going to have certain people that you love, you know, in the truth, but they're going to fall. They're going to break. Is that going to break you? You can't forget what the scriptures say about seeking your own salvation, all right, with fear and with trembling, man. Okay? This truth isn't about, us per se. All right, of course, it's the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, but we got to understand, man, that, look, this is a deadly serious thing. Okay? This is a deadly serious thing, man. And if you playing around, especially for those that are playing around, man, all right, those that are playing games with this thing, they think it's a joke. You know, I like the way this brother speaks, you know, I like the way he curses out these Edomites and he goes in on these women, or he does this and he does that. Man, you're not ready, man. You're nowhere close. All right, you're nowhere close, man. The Lord is looking at you like you're a clown. A lot of people, you forget that the Lord is long-suffering. There's a reason the Lord is long-suffering. It's beneficial, but it's also a trap. All right? Because if the Lord is long-suffering, that means he's watching you, but he's allowing you to continue in your folly. All right? Let me actually get a precept on that. All right, Salaki, I was driving, so, I couldn't pull up any, but now, all right, let's pull up a few. If the Lord, man, you doing, and you got people that know they're doing folly, but they continue to do it. And they think that, oh, the scriptures tell you, man, don't think the Lord is going to, be pacified by the multitude of people. Oh, the Lord hasn't done anything to me yet, so, I'm good. There's something called long-suffering. Long-suffering doesn't mean that you're going to escape. Long-suffering means that he's going to allow you to fill your tab, and then you're going to get all that judgment, man. Because he's not, if the Lord doesn't correct you, all right, think about it as a father and a son. If your son is going off, and you don't correct your son, and the son, he steals, what is stealing going to become eventually? Stealing, he's going to start sticking people up. He's going to start robbing stores. He might kill somebody. And then eventually it just keeps going up because he's not getting correction. So now, as opposed to stealing and being corrected, so you stop, you're being allowed to steal. And then it becomes robbery. And then it becomes murder. It becomes adultery. It becomes all this, that, and the third. And then you end up where? You end up in jail or you end up dead. Because that's the ultimate judgment. So for those that are, playing around with this thing, you commenting here, you saying stupid things here, instead of being quiet and taking heed, guess what? The Lord is allowing you to do that, man. Yeah, you might talk shit on somebody's comment board. You might talk smack on a brother's comment board, and the Lord might not strike you with lightning right then and there. But the angels are taking note. And when the time of judgment comes, he's going to put that in your thought, man. He's going to put that into your mind, and you're going to remember. The flashbacks are going to hit you. You're going to, yeah, I was talking shit on the comment board. And then you're going to see the judgment coming towards you. But you know how they say your life flashes before your eyes? The Lord's going to hit you like how the Ghost Rider hits these people, man, with the penance there. He's going to look right into your eyes, and you're going to know exactly what you did wrong. Okay? I believe it's the book of Hebrews. All right, in the 12th chapter. Let me take this spot real quick. Parking is like, insane. So you gotta grab it while it's hot. But anyway, as this guy moves, I think it's the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. All right, it says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. The Most High rejected Esau. Esau ain't shit. The Most High rejected his ass. He's coming after us because he's butthurt that he sold his birthright. He's hurt that the Most High doesn't like him. He's hurt that he's just a damn demon and he ain't got no inheritance. His inheritance is slavery and destruction. Are you gonna be scared of somebody like that? Of course, right now it looks like they're this, it looks like they're that. You know, they got all these troops, they got all, but they ain't shit. They ain't shit, man. We hold one elect Israelite holds, one regular Israelite holds more weight over the whole Edomite nation. They ain't shit. The Lord said these nations are like a drop that falls from a bucket. You're gonna be scared of a scrawny ass Edomite. When you look at these Edomites, man, they're not to be feared. Their only power is in the gun. If you look at them, you look at freaking Biden, you look at Trump, these guys look frail as hell. You know? Then you got to think about it. These are the guys we're scared of, man. Look at Jacob Rothschild. This skinny old, his ass is like he's about to drop dead any second now. You're scared of that guy? You got to think about it, man. What are you really afraid of? You know, you got to remember what Elisha told his servant, that there are more that be with us than that be with them. If the angels were to physically manifest, man, you look at one of them angels, the scriptures tell you in the book of Maccabees that they were calmly, all right, and they were I forgot how it worded it, but they were basically notable in strength, you know? So them angels are built, man. And you know what I'm saying? Our ancestors were slaying lions, killing thousands, not with guns, okay? With the sword, man, on the battlefield. And we gonna come around from greatness and be scared of a freaking ugly ass freckled faced devil. You got to think about it like that, man. You gonna turn your back on our power over, man. If you do that, you ain't worthy. You ain't worthy of Yahushua. But anyway, let's keep going. So this is Hebrews chapter 12, verse, I'm going to jump down to, let's see. I know there's a part in here that says, oh, there it is. Hebrews chapter 12, verse, I'll start at 1. It says, wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. So we got to run. Right now, we're in the last 50 meters. That means you have to sprint. Okay, you have to sprint. All right. It says, verse 2, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith. We're literally looking for Yahushua to come down. Like, that's where we're at. You know, just what, 1 or 2 more major prophecies, and we're gonna see Yahushua come back. Now, based on how how well you performed during the time, of Jacob's trouble, what are you gonna be able to lift up your head to see Yahushua? All right, or are you gonna be so shamefaced knowing that you were too much of a coward? Because everything you do here, the Lord is watching you. The Lord is looking in real time. All right, everything you do, and even the things you think, the Lord looks at it all, man. So however you behave, you end up being a Judas Iscariot, your ass is done, man. And it's gonna be a very shameful. All right, Salakia. Yeah, like the brother Lebo Gangs, Solelico. Yeah, the home stretch. All right, that's where we at, man. The home stretch. Okay, so it says here, looking onto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith. Look, you got to understand that, we're not high and mighty. We don't boast ourselves, but you want Yahushua to be happy to see you. Like, have that mindset. You want Yahushua to be happy to see you. You want Yahushua to have no matter how angry he is, even if he doesn't crack a big smile, you could tell from his facial expression that he's glad to see you. That's what you want, man. That's how you know when you've done a good job. All right. You want Yahushua, you want Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua to be happy to see you, man. You should strive to where, the Lord is happy for you to do his work. All right. You want to be, that reliable servant. If the Lord needs something done, he can send the Spirit to you and he knows you're going to get it done. All right. Prudent. You want to be a reliable servant to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, to where when Yahushua comes back, he's joyous, man. He's happy and he's glad to see you. Okay, that's what you want, man. You don't want Yahushua coming all disappointed in you, man. He's looking at you and you already know why he's looking at you that way. All right, man. Nah, you don't want that, man. I mean, look at everything he went through for us. Imagine the disappointment. You gotta look, man. You gotta reflect on these things. You gotta imagine the disappointment. Here it is. They got a bag full of money in front of me, or they got a gun to my head, or I'm on a guillotine. They call me a terrorist, and they're saying Basically, if you don't denounce whatever the case may be, however they may pitch it, all right, they might tell you, look, we'll ease your sentence. You know, if you turn around and say this on TV, or if you go and, you know, do whatever it is, you got to think in your head at that moment, man, what's going to happen after? Everything that's happening is temporal. Everything. All right? Everything until Yahushua's return is all temporal, man. It's going to be dissolved, as it tells you in the book of Peter. It's going to be dissolved. So you think about it, am I really willing to betray my creator? Am I really willing to betray Yahushua? They freaking, you know, put a crown of thorns in his head. He had to carry a big ass cross. He was whipped. He was scourged. He bled on that cross for hours. All right. Also that we can have mercy. And because of a freaking guillotine, you betray him. And everything you're going through is temporal, and it's just a test that they set up, man, that the Lord set up to see what you would do. You got to think about it, man. How much of an a-hole would you be to turn your back on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? All right? Did they not provide food for you? Are you crippled? You know, you got a mouth, you could talk, you got a brain that works perfectly. You weren't born with Down syndrome, you know? You got all these different things. The Lord gives you air to breathe every day. Hey man, you could drive out, you know, you could get in your car, drive 10 minutes and get T-boned and die in a car crash. That never happened to you. All right? The Lord could paralyze you. The Lord could do all these things to you, but he never did that to you. And you turn your back on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? For what? What did the Lord not do for you that you're willing to turn your back on him? You got to think of this is what you got to think about, man. You know, this is how you got to meditate. When you're in the interrogation room, or, you know, they put your face on the news, or whatever the case may be, you have to think about it. What did the Lord, you know what I'm saying? What can Esau give me that the Lord can't give me, that I'm willing to turn my back on the Lord, man? What has the Lord done for us to turn our back on him? I mean, he gave us a second chance. You know, the fact that we know this truth right now is a second chance, and we get a second chance and we spit in the Lord's face again. And if we break, who's going to stand? The only ones who are sincerely pushing the truth and the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. If we were to break, what is gonna happen to our nation? Who's gonna stand? You know, the only ones the Lord is counting on, you know, to basically stand firm. We break. Then what? Then all Israel is messed up. 2/3 of being wicked. You got wicked Israelites misleading people, and then the only ones who are left, we also break because we're scared. You know what I'm saying? Then what? You know, if not us, then who? You know, who else is sincerely doing the works of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? It's not a lot. That's why the Lord called it a remnant. And so is that remnant also going to turn their back? Hey, and that's why, you know, just like Yahushua told his disciples, when he told them, he said, what, are you also going to leave me? Just like the other disciples left him. You know, where are we going to go? You know, where are we going to go? Our lives are completely pointless if we're not serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Absolutely pointless. The only sense of purpose we have is doing the work of the Lord. Okay? So if we were to stop doing that, what life will we have to live? As a matter of fact, let me get this precept real quick and we'll come back to Hebrews. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11. Let's see. I believe it's in the 11th chapter. It talks about they love not their lives unto the death. Or maybe I'm tripping. If a brother finds it, just put it up for me, Babakusha. I have a feeling it's in the 11th chapter, but I just can't find it at the moment. But, you know, it's that scripture where the Lord says, oh, the scriptures say how the elect basically love not their lives unto the death. Okay? And you got to understand that. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? What do we have here? What is there to love over here? Everything we have here is just vexation. Are we not vexed? You know? Let's go to that. Okay? Everything here is vexation. So you're gonna sell out to live in a world that vexes you. You're gonna sell out to stay in oppression. You're gonna turn your back on your deliverer so that you can stay in Egypt. Man, for those of you who do that, man, you're not right. You're not wired right. Your head is not screwed on tightly. All right, this is the book of man, these people, man. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. There's abominations that are being done in the midst of us. The water, brother. Revelation 12 and 11. All right. There's abominations constantly being done in the midst of us. Are you not tired of that? You know, aren't you fed up of seeing, you know, yo, yesterday, yesterday, basically I saw a video and I put it in the group chat, man, and it just made my blood boil, man. You know, where you had of course it had to be an Israelite woman, and it's just a video. She's basically recording, and the caption says, I don't know if brother saw it, but the caption said that her I guess her baby daddy or whatever basically went out with his wife. So I guess maybe he left her and he went out with his wife. And so she's all hurt. So she freaking takes a pillow and she's suffocating the baby. And I mean the actual baby in you know, the baby outfit, and the baby's laying there suffocating, man. And she got the pillow squeezing on the baby's face and she's recording it. And you can see the baby trying to move, but the baby's helpless, man. The baby couldn't even move her hand off. And she you know, she got the pillow on the baby's face and she's just squeezing and the baby's suffocating, about to die, man. What kind of wickedness is that? But of course it has to be Jake, man. Of course it has to be Jake. She was about to suffocate a baby, man. And you see this, man, and you like, why? You know, why we gotta live like this? Why this gotta be us, man? It was just frustrating, man. All right, it was absolutely frustrating. My blood was boiling. I'm sick of it, man. That's completely disgusting. You're gonna suffocate a baby, and what's the justification for that? She's going through post-traumatic depression. Post-traumatic depression, so you want to kill a baby, man? Your own baby that came from your two legs? This is the wickedness that we gotta witness, man. This is our nation, man. And you're not tired of this? You take a freaking bag and you want to tell people to go and sell out to the same devil, man. Look at the state and the condition our people are in, man. It's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. We need Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to come and deliver us, man. And this is crazy, man. And that's something that was caught on camera. So what more are these wicked ass demons doing? And of course, it wasn't going to be a Moabite woman. It wasn't going to be an Edomite woman. It wasn't going to be an Ammonite woman. It had to be an Israelite woman. It had to be an Israelite woman. Trying to suffocate a little poor baby that couldn't even breathe, man. That couldn't even breathe. Of course, she didn't kill the baby, but she was damn near close. Baby was coughing, crying, man. Why? Why? And you don't get tired of that, man? That doesn't vex you, man? You don't want to get out of this place? And that's why when the Lord unleashes hell, man, I am 100 and I'm all life % with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua destroying these Israelites and destroying these wicked ass people, destroying this wicked ass place, man. Just completely, utterly obliterated, man. Burn all them, man. Burn them, man. You know, let them freaking suffer, man, because they're a bunch of demons. They're a bunch of straight up demons, man. Okay, and they need that judgment, man. I hope and pray Yahweh Bashim Yahushua makes these wicked ass people suffer, man. All right, it's too much, man. It's too much. Like, how much can we tolerate of this, man? You know, but people are perfectly fine with it. Oh, it's just another normal day in Babylon. It's not. But you know what? The Lord said this place is not for us. You know, as the Lord said, this isn't our rest. We can't live in a place like this. We cannot rest in a place like this. If you're able to wake up in the morning, yes, live life like you're in the kingdom, there's something seriously wrong with you, man. If you're able to wake up in the morning and you living in this hell and you thinking it's the kingdom, there's something seriously wrong with you in your deep spirit, man. And you need some nuclear fire to purge you. Okay? You need some nuclear fire to purge you, man. Man, it's just, boy, it's too much, man. Man, actually, let me get a precept from here. All right, let's get this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1, verse 1. It says, the burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see. O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear? Even cry unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. You know, and you know, we're crying unto the Lord, you know, having to witness all these abominations, you know, and it's vexing, but what, we got to suffer it. You know, we got to suffer it, man. We got to suffer it because we're actually in hell. We're literally in the valley of the shadow of death. Then the world is just getting worse and worse. Verse 3, why dost thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention. Okay? All around us, we're compassed about with just wickedness. Wickedness from the enemy, wickedness from our people, wickedness from the heathens. I mean, you know, it's just wickedness all around. Okay? And people are actually comfortable with that. Verse 4, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth, for the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. And that's exactly what's going on. It's more wicked than they are righteous. And that's why wrong judgment proceedeth. We don't have the power to physically cast judgment right now. But the Lord is going to give us that power very soon. All right, the Lord is going to raise us up, and he's going to give us power to put righteousness in the earth. Okay, and we're going to do it with force. You know, right now, we ain't going to, what's the purpose right now? There's nothing we could do right now. We have to wait upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But when Yahweh Shai makes his return, this space is completely finished, man. All right, when Jacob's trouble starts, man, you're going to, all the anger and all the rage, all right, and we only feel not even a percentage of the Lord's true anger and rage. All the anger and all the rage that Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and the angels have felt and has been built up since the beginning is going to be unleashed upon the earth. That is what we're going to witness, okay? The true rage of the Heavenly Father and His Son, that's what's going to be put on the earth, man. That is what it means by Daniel 12:1, a time like never before, because the Lord has never on the planet Earth fully unleashed his rage 100%. Okay? But that's what we're going to see. We're going to see that rage unleashed 100%. And it is going to be scary. Okay? Because when he's done, the world is going to look like a completely different place, man. All right? That's what's coming to this place, man. That is the indignation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right? So let me actually go there real quick. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as was never, or such as never was, since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right. And yes, we need that hell on the earth to purge. The Lord needs to purge this wicked planet. The whole planet, it needs a purging, a thorough threshing and purging. All right. Destroy them wicked individuals. You know, everything. The trees are dead. Animals are suffering. The air is bad. The water is bad. All spirits on the earth are mourning. You know, they're not joyous. OK, and so the Lord needs to take this devil out of power and set up, you know, the righteous rulership. OK, and then we're going to actually experience what true joy is like. So, hey, ultimately going back to the main point, this is the test. This is that ultimate test, man. The trial of your life, once in a lifetime opportunity. You want to make sure you're written in the book. All right. In the Lamb's book of life. That's where you want to be. OK, you don't want to be written clout. You know, I'm doing this for clout. Forget that. Clout, money, fame. That's not going to deliver you when all hell breaks loose. You have to be written in the Lamb's book of life. You have to have, the Lord has to have mercy on you. Okay, to deliver you. All right. So, hey, man, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to end it right here. Okay. We see the times we're living in and we see the times that are coming. 2021 is definitely looking to be a very, very interesting and hectic year. All right. So make sure you got your loins girt. All right. You gird up the loins of your mind. All right. You lock into the spirit and you just get ready to go, man. If you got to be on the move, man, you'll be on the move. Okay. But the Lord is about to do great things on the planet Earth. All right, he's about to use his elect to do so, man. So be prepared to witness great things, man. All right, we are fully ready to do whatever Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has asked us to do. All right, and so the Lord is about to raise us up, and we're going to do some miraculous things, man. Believe it. All right, so with that, I hope you were edified. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.